Detective Sterling, investigating the murder of Mr. Body.
State your name for the record.
Mrs. Ava Peacock.
Okay. So, Miss Peacock, what time did you arrive at the event? Run me through every single detail you remember the night.
Well, I was at the house earlier that afternoon to help set up for the party. Mr. Body was just terrible at managing events, so I graciously helped him out. Then, my dear friend Mrs. White and I went out for dinner and drinks, and I went home to get ready for the party. I believe that was around 10 p.m. Always be fashionably late, my dear. No one likes people who arrive early to parties. Colonel Mustard followed me in. Lovely man. He's a great friend of Mr. Body's, although rumor has it they've had a falling out recently. But I don't listen to silly rumors, of course. I went to the bar in the dining room right away and ran into Mrs. White. She had news about my horrid little stepdaughter. She's a terrible girl, so greedy. I'm so pleased that Mr. Body finally had the gumption to cut her off. Anyway, after that, I spent some time mingling with the guests. I spoke to that professor with the purple name, Mauve, Violet, Plum, Professor Plum, brilliant, but dreadfully boring. After that, I needed something a little stronger than what they were serving in the ballroom, so I mingled with a few more people and then went to the dining room. Mrs. White found me again there. I believe this was around 11:15, maybe a little later. Poor thing was so upset. She absolutely needed a martini. But the bar was out of olives. Ridiculous, utterly ridiculous. I went to the kitchen to get more. I was just entering the kitchen when the lights went out and someone attacked me. I struggled with them and reached for some kind of weapon. I don't know what I hit them with, but it got them off of me, and I ran. I was so afraid.
Also, I couldn't help but notice that you weren't invited. Tell me why exactly you were there.
That's obviously a mistake. I planned most of the thing. I'm sure Mr. Body just forgot. Event planning was never his forte. This is why we were such a well-matched couple.
And the time of the murder was 11:30 p.m., so you said you were where exactly?
I was on my way to the kitchen. Olives, you know.